You're not arrogant and you don't think you're better than people or hold yourself on some kind of egotistical pedestal. You just always knew from very early on in this incarnation in life that you were special, that you were different, and that you were on some kind of different level than the rest. Okay, so this is going to be confirmation. The second part of this channeled message and download or downloads is you are at this time and like incoming, you're going to start having these sparks, these moments of divine intrigue. And what I mean by that is passions. Like, I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden I just feel like, you know, learning some new recipes and, you know, cooking these really like beautiful, colorful, healthy, you know, meals. Or maybe it's like, you know, maybe you're doing like a raw vegan diet, or, you know, I don't know. That's an example, but that would be a divine moment of intrigue, of passion, of an inner call, okay? You might, you know, have the call to tune in, look up, read about, connect to Ayurvedic practices, or, you know, Tantra or breath work. Maybe your inner child is, you know, wanting to come out and play. This is also a time of, you know, reflection and different things, but it's, for me, it's a playful energy too. Like the inner child energy within is really going to be shining through, okay? But the downloads, the channeled messages were what I said, that you have been, like, people have projected throughout your life. They've projected upon you and you've been called, you know, things like that. You've been called, you know, arrogant, or maybe you've been called delusional, or maybe you've been told you live in your own little world and own little bubble. Okay, things like that. The people around you could feel your higher wisdom. They could feel your supreme knowledge and spiritual gifts and essence. You know what I mean? Even then, your light was beaming outwardly and shining and revealing to other people their inner securities, their inner, you know, so it's like whatever they were projecting upon you, like let's say they were like, people called you like arrogant and delusional. It's because you were triggering, you were shining the light on the inner parts of themselves where they are arrogant and delusional. Because if people were saying things like that to you, for who this is for, you were none of those things. Maybe those were even programmed in you on some level. You know, maybe you question yourself. You're highly gifted. Highly gifted. And right now, these gifts are opening, okay? I'm getting the Melchizedek energies coming through. So you might be getting references to Ascended Master Melchizedek or the Melchizedek Order, or you're being guided to read, learn, dive in. Yeah, many of you guys are connected to the Melchizedek Order. You have a big role, a big mission here on Earth, okay? That's another thing, is that you always knew that you were, like you were meant for a life of, you know, what I'm getting is like luxury. What, you know, but what I mean is like, it's like almost like you felt like no matter what's been going on around you, or no matter like what kind of patterning, like you were able to see through the patterning and see through a lot of the patterning of the things around you, or family dynamics, or things in school, or, you know, I don't know, it could be anything. You could see through the patterning very clearly, very early on. This, what I'm also getting is that you may have been told that you had an attitude, or people people misconstrued the perception of your inner knowing. It's almost like you had a deep inner knowing, you know, on things at a young age, very deep things, you know. And maybe you voiced opinion, and maybe you tried to educate or help or say something, and maybe, you know, maybe you were like 13 years old and you said something to an adult, and the adult told you have an attitude and, you know, you shouldn't be talking like that to your elders or whatever, you know. But really, they were triggered by the truth that they knew you knew, you know, and that they didn't. You know, it's like that. Okay. This isn't going to be a very long message, but it just needed to come through that, you know, it's just people have projected upon you for a very long time, and what they were picking up on is the fact that you are extremely powerful, that you have many gifts that are also awakening and activating on high levels through these times right now. They've picked up on that. It's not like they knew that you did. Maybe some of them did. Maybe some of these energies were, you know, placed in your path to throw you off course, or to, you know, try to deter you by tearing you down or making you feel inadequate or delusional, you know. Because what I'm getting is like a lot like people telling you, like, you know, like you've had experiences where people have told you you're crazy, you're delusional, you're crazy, whether that be like an ex or someone you dated or a family member or a parent, you confronted something or shared something, or, you know. What I'm getting to is like you guys have had a lot of people trying to keep you down because they were down, okay, but you had compassion for them, which you felt for a long time was a flaw. Like, to be empathic, to be compassionate, you felt like, you know, why can't I just be, you know, more tough and just, you know, raw, and like, why can't I just be a POS like everyone else and just life would be so much easier, you know? But you knew deep down that, again, that you were different, you were special. And I'm getting for a lot of you guys, you even felt, you know, intuitively that you were going to help these people, or that you were here to help these people and other people like them. I'm hearing you are the awakener. you are the awakener. You are the activator. Yeah. Okay. So you literally got, you got magic number 33, master number 33. This could also be an age. This is also connected to, you know, ascended masters, and also Jesus, Yeshua, 33 years old when he was crucified and finally ascended his earthly incarnations. And then 38 breaks down to master number 11 as well, the mystical shaman. This magic card gives me inner child energy, because children believe in magic. Children believe in, you know, magic and Harry Potter and wizards and dragons and, you know, mythical lands and, you know, places, and, you know, they believe in that magic. And for you, what I'm getting is like that magic that you once knew so well, that magic is now returning. You are also showing other people how to tap into their inner magic, and that is a part of your gifts. That is a part of why you're here. You're going to be stepping more into this role very soon for many of you guys. Some of you guys already know, you have a vision. You already know that you're heading that way. Some of you guys, you have no idea. But when it reawakens within you, it comes full force, and you cannot deny it. You cannot ignore it. It consumes you. You feel it in every part of your being. You are remembering your own magic. But like I said, there's always been parts of you that you knew were magic. You knew it. Even from a young age, you know, you were like you could be like sitting, you know, like you're 7 years old and you are, you know, sitting with a couple other little like friends that are also 7 years old, and maybe you guys were all watching a Disney movie together, you know what I mean? Back in the day or something, you know? cognitively and just, you know, logically and everything like the other kids. They love it. They loved all the fairy tales and the, you know, fairy godmothers and the magic wands and the castles and the fairy lands and, you know, all the enchanted forest. They loved all that, but you lived it. It was like you resonated so deeply with a lot of what was in these, you know, fairy tale cartoons or movies or things on TV or whatever it was. You knew, I'm magic. I'm magic. Maybe you even said that. Maybe when you were young, you even said that. Maybe to your parents, to your little friends at school, like, I'm magical. I'm magical. I know I'm magical. Maybe they laughed at you. Maybe that wounded you. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, for who this is for, people have called you things like arrogant. You're not arrogant. You're just extremely sensitive and gifted, and you're an old soul, and you hold and house all of this ancient, these, I'm hearing practices. These practices are housed within you, within your DNA, within your cosmic blueprint, within your Akashic records. Okay. So just very quickly, the mystical shaman, number 38. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look this up just really quickly. Let's just kind of get an idea of what this is about. Okay. Okay. So it's on page 77, by the way, you guys. So lucky number 77. Okay, there's something very drastic that was activated with the 77 portal that we just recently had a few weeks back. This is it's taken time to integrate. So through August and just moving through this season right now that we're in, okay, like moving to the equinox energy, you're going to be having everything that was like, and again, you're receiving more activations with the 8-8 portal as well. You felt a lot of like new energy come into you. Like you just felt like more powerful or something. Like you felt more connected and in tune with your spiritual essence than you ever have before, your spiritual truth. That's like the stuff that I'm getting from that, you know, is part of what activated for the 7-7 portal. You've been integrating for the past several weeks, and now you're moving into with the 8-8 LIONSGATE portal and just everything else that's happening. You are completing this massive initiation, and this initiation is taking you into this next level, which is why gifts are opening up that were not able to open up before prior to this. Okay. So it says, when the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories that you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? This is beautiful because this is confirming that you've stopped telling the tales. You are releasing the stories, even those judgments, even the people that projected upon you, right? That called you names, that to this day maybe give you moments, or maybe you have people like this around you now that you're disassociating from. They're just projecting their own wounds and insecurities upon you. If they're calling you delusional, or, you know, let's say you come from a very religious family, and let's say your own family members have called you delusional, or you're going to hell, or, you know, this, that, or the other. One, that's their programming, of course, their religious programming, but it's also their own inner fear and insecurities of their disconnection to their soul and not trusting in true source God. It's fear-based. It's very fear-based. Okay. So they're projecting their own inner insecurities, fears, and worry and anxieties upon you by saying these things to you. Your sureness, your sure-footedness in the soil, on the ground, connection to earth, to the cosmos, to your higher selves, it freaks them out. It scares them because they don't know what that truly feels like and is and means. Okay. So anyways, you have been becoming a mystery to yourself. This is, again, detaching from these old attachments. Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? The stories, the tales that have defined you up until now, okay? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? That's what you guys are doing. You're unlearning the old. You're releasing the attachments. You're graduating this massive initiation. And I've been saying this the past few like collective readings that's come through. Like, this is about a life-altering turnaround and shift. This is a point in your journey that you knew, even from a young age, that you would always get to. You knew magic existed. You knew that you deserved a magical life that most people don't even have the ability to dream of because they're so shut down and closed off and dense. You dreamed it into being. You knew magic is real, and that's who I am. I am magical. Magic is real, and I believe in it, and I'm gonna hold out, and I'm gonna keep doing what I feel called to do and guided to do from the higher powers, from my higher selves, until magic unfolds in my reality, and I feel I'm living each day that's just absolutely magical. And you guys know what I mean by that. It's like everything that most people like dream of. It's like you're actually calling it in and making it happen. I wish everyone could dream and be a dreamer and also be you know, connected to their soul and their heart and their chakras open, and you know, we're getting there. Okay. You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to just show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. Holy shit, you guys, I swear I did not know that said that. Okay, I have not used this Mystical Shaman Oracle deck for a while, not in personals or here on the channel, but I felt guided today for this message to pick it up and use it and to grab the book and read from the book. That's crazy. And it's on number 77, the page number. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. That's what you're doing. And it's your ability to believe in the magic and trust and have faith in the magic that you are, the magic that you hold within, the magic that you are tapping into. Okay, some of you guys, you're being called to, you know, work with divination, tarot. You know, you're tuning in with the crystals. You're maybe doing scrying work. You're tuning in outside and divining with nature and the elements and the wind and the birds and the animals, and, you know, everything right now for you, you know, is guidance. You know, it's the universe guiding you. And that's the guidance actually that Spirit came through for you with these new sparks of new passions and intrigues and your extremely rare and profound and strong abilities, spiritual abilities, gifts. Okay, you are being guided to trust in these. You are not, do not, again, with the delusional energy, like, don't second guess yourself. Release all that. At the core of your existence, on a soul level, you would never doubt yourself. You know the truth. Go with that. You know the truth, okay? Trust in everything that's coming through. It's aligning you to your soul's purpose, to your soul's true purpose. Every little thing each day that's happening right now, it's aligning you to your soul's true purpose in many ways. Trust where you're being led, okay? I'm just going to say, like, where you guys are at and where you're going, yes, you are joining forces with much of your soul tribe, your true soul tribe, platonic and romantic. But here's the deal. You also are going to be attracting and just kind of reflecting and like people being drawn to you, very darker energies or dense energies and the hater energies, okay? But You know, yes, you're very protective, but also you need to make sure that you are protecting yourself daily and clearing your energy daily. This is a time where us high priests and high priestesses must take our spiritual responsibilities very seriously in the sense of clearing and protection daily, sometimes multiple times a day. Okay, so the magic. Have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? Perhaps you've become cynical and think that you have to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to Source. This is exactly what's happening. What I just read, that first part about being cynical, that was you prior to this moment. That's the old stories. That's what we're releasing. This is where we're at now, and this is who we are and what we're showing the world we are and showing up as, and this is what we're receiving. It's time to remember your relationship to Source, for you are a part of the story of the world, a living spark of spirit living on earth for the short time as an emissary of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of out of the blue coincidences that led you to that new relationship, job, or other important moment on your journey. So how do you stay in this awareness? The answer is simple. If you can be as a little child, again, inner child, little child, if you can just be as a little child and cultivate the wondrous curiosity, you will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and in everything. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So I know I said this wasn't going to be like a very long reading. I just want to, let's see, like we'll just get like a couple tarot cards and we'll wrap it up. I have everything. If you guys want to connect with me one-on-one, or you want to, you know, whether it's for a general reading or I am in a past life Akashic record reading, all of the options are down below. I also do intuitive, energetic, quantum healing sessions, so it's all there. Also in the description box, you will find all of the information down below. It's all, I wrote this whole thing out about how to sign up, purchase your ticket. We are doing our 10th quantum healing activation workshop, portal workshop, which will be for this 8/8 portal. We will be doing it 2 days after the 8/8 peak energy on Saturday the 10th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time over Zoom. It is recorded, so if you can't make the live, it's totally fine. Okay, sorry guys, I had a little technical interruption. Okay, but anyways, so I was talking about the Atlantis portal. So if you can't make the live, it's like the recorder is like you're right there with us whenever you do it, and you can go back to it, you can tune in, you can do it over again if you want to, as many times as you want to. But these portal workshops, they are an absolute just beautiful, powerful experience. We will be astral traveling together. This is traveling together to the temples of Atlantis. We are going to Atlantis. We will be connecting to the waters of Atlantis, the mermaids of Atlantis. We will be being guided there, and I will be channeling directly Ascended Master and Atlantean High Priest King Thoth, and we will be visiting his sacred clear quartz crystal temples, as well as Lady Nada, Isis, Goddess Isis will be holding space with the two of them as well. So I'm sure she'll come through and want to say something or have something to share, whatever it is. And then Lady Nada will be guiding us to the Divine Union temples, because she governs twin flames, divine unions. So she will be guiding us to her sacred ruby crystal temples, and we will be receiving some activation and healings in regards to all of that. So yeah, so I'm really excited. And then of course there's going to be other cosmic family star beings, the Syrians, of course, the Lyrans, of course, the dragons, etc., etc. Okay, so I can go on and on and on. It's going to be absolutely just so powerful. I've been waiting for an Atlantean call, and I'm so excited that it's finally here. So if you feel guided, if you want to be a part of this, we would love to have you. It's all down below. Okay, all right, here we go. I was just talking about Lady Nada and the Divine Union temples and Atlantean temples of Divine Union. Look at that. Magic. A part of this magic is sacred soul partnerships. This is, yeah, like for sure your soulmate, your person, but it's also, this is also platonic soulmates, collaborations, friendships, partnerships. You fill each other's cups. I water you, you water me. We don't drain each other. You guys ever see that meme or that saying or whatever? Like imagine I water you, you water me. We just grow and don't drain each other. That's this. So you're now, things are going to just start changing very quickly here. New people coming into your life very quickly here. You remembering your soul gifts happening very quickly here. A lot of you guys already are. You're already tuning in. You're already channeling. The Fool. Yeah, it's a whole new, it's a fresh start, clean slate. Clean slate, fresh start. This could also be soulmate taking a leap of faith. Okay? You are in these magical timelines of victory. Some of you guys, this is about being in the spotlight. This is about fame. This is not like fame like, I just want to be famous and be in TMZ. No, this is not that ego-driven, pretentious fame. This is the fame of, you know what, my podcast blows up and everyone is tuning in around the world and it's going fantastically and I'm meeting all these spiritual people and like-minded people and awakened souls, you know, or it could be you write a book and your book just takes off. It could be a YouTube channel, your YouTube channel, you just start growing, your business grows, you could start doing maybe, it could be anything, online Reiki, it could be crystals, it could be, doesn't have to be stuff like that, right? This could be anything. But you're being recognized and rewarded at this time. This is a time of victory for you, period. Also, you're looking real good. And what I'm getting is like the more that you've taken your power back and the more that you're aligning right now energetically and like just emotionally, everything, there's something here, and this is going to be very specific for some of you guys. Maybe you have put on some your body put on some protective weight. Mine has. I'm good with it. I love myself either way, but it's something about weight, like protective weight that your body put on or that you've not been able to lose. It just starts dropping off. Okay, now again, I know it's like kind of random, but I'm getting it and I'm going to share. I'm a channeler. Someone needs to hear that, or a bunch of you need to hear that. I don't know. Okay. Either way. Okay. Also, like, right now is a time to really like dress how you know, like how you dress and how like the colors you wear, it plays a really big role on like your energy. Okay. What I'm getting here is some of you guys dress to be like, you dress what like, I guess makes you happy, but like you also dress to conform to society or to like your job or, and I get sometimes like with work, you have like, you know, business, you know, dress codes, you know, companies have dress codes, etc. There's something here about dressing how you feel, embracing that inner, you know, if it's like, let's say I'm talking to like a divine feminine woman and you're just like, I just feel so connected and I'm connecting to the goddesses and I'm feeling just more of like my energy, okay? And you like love like seeing like when women dress like in like the goddess energies or the silk, you know, like gowns or a scarf or, you know, whatever it is, right? Do that. Do it. Embrace it. There's something here about that, okay? I don't know why, but it's coming through. Anyways, victory here. Okay, so I'm just, look at that. And look at all this past life energy here with the 6 of Cups. This is about your past life memories, and this is like, it's like receiving like a past life like tune-up, or do you know what I mean, where like a bunch of past life memory starts flooding in, and what that does is it aligns you even more to victory, to, you know, where people, they know your name, they want to work with you. There's a lot of recognition here, okay? A lot of reward recognition. Okay. So anyways, my loves, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys so much. Like I said, this wasn't going to be very long. I just had to come on and say this. So, you know, get ready. You're going to be also receiving people. Pay attention. Pay attention. I want you guys to pay attention, okay? You're also going to be people showing up in front of you that will be shown to you, like maybe myself or other people, right? That are going to have chunks of information to help ignite more of these gifts and to help you remember, but also to, you know, kind of guide you. So yeah, anyways, I'm sharing everything that comes through. Okay. So I love you so much. Thank you, mi amores, for being here with me. Again, All the information is down below. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. You don't want to lose the channel. I will see you guys again soon. I am working on the zodiacs, okay? So don't worry, I'm getting the rest of those up. I think that's it. I love you. Bye.